talking to some of the kids at Dorothy Kirby, and I was telling them that it was, to me, more beneficial to get a vocation than it is to get a degree. And
Yeah,
I said the reason is, with a vocation you can start your own business. With a
yeah,
degree you apply for employment.
yeah,
You see? And
exactly.
I said, so you might want to rethink that, unless you're going into some type of profession like, law, or to be a doctor or something like that.
And even
Other
they
than
start
that,
their own practices at some point.
yeah, exactly. That's why I said, when you're going into that, now you're licensed and you can start your own practice.
So
However, if
did
you're
y'all
not willing to do that,
did
vocation is
y'all see
perfect.
the interview I had with Daniel Terry where we kind of discussed that, and we was talking about how how these kids go to colleges for sports, and the coaches will, just to make sure that they're eligible to play football or basketball, they'll have them in these like sociology or something real simple that they really not gonna make no money out of once they get out of school.
Yep,
So I feel
yep,
y'all with that a big time.
yep. Man, a lot of people going to college, getting these degrees, they coming out owing all this money to these universities, and then they can't even make no money with their degree.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
it's also our responsibility, because it was up to us to usher our children into adulthood and profession.
Right.
Somehow we
Correct.
lost that by allowing public schools and society to usher our children into what they expected them to be. So even coming together with nonprofit organizations that, because I'm a part of an organization also that take youth to Mendocino, the Mendocino Redwood Forest, every
Okay.
August, where we run them through ritualistic rites of passage
Yeah.
using African, American Indian, and Celtic traditions.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So we're running kids through rites of passage, but not just children, but adults. And you'll find that adults need to go through a rites of passage more than children do.
Yeah.
Because especially us, we have never been brought through any type of ritualistic social rites of passage. Birthday parties don't do it. Sweet 16s, we didn't get those.
Yeah.
Proms, I don't know what that was supposed to be for. But whatever it is, we were never ushered into development socially.
So so
We
when
were
you
just
say that,
left to go.
so you say that, do you mean like, so men are becoming men and not even realizing that they grown men? They just walking around, they still have the mentality of a little boy, but they grown.
Man, it's so many of
Men,
us.
yes,
It's a
men are
lot of
becoming
it's a lot of
adults.
it's a lot of boys don't cross over into manhood. And
Right.
manhood is being responsible for your actions, being responsible for yourself, take care of your what you're responsible for. And
Well,
that's what we having a hard time with.
it gets deeper than that, because women can have those attributes as well. And that doesn't constitute manhood. So, what we're talking about manhood, it's more than that. It's an energy, man. It's a spirituality. It's a way you see the world. Men think different than women, period. Men operate different than women. That's a fact. But we live in a society now where they're actually trying to mush all of that stuff together. And they're trying to mush these things together in order to keep us from developing our men. That is a direct attack socially on us to prevent us from developing our men into the men that we know they need to be in order to usher our generation and our people into what they need to be. You see what I'm saying? You have to underdevelop the man. And that's where we're at. They started with prisons, drugs. They killed off all of the Black Panther Party and all of our great leaders. You know what I'm saying? That was an attack on our manhood. There was a book by Hakeem Mudabuti that was called The Conspiracy to Destroy Young Black Boys. Now, the book was Conspiracy to Destroy, meaning that he didn't say that they're killing them. No, he said there's a conspiracy to destroy them. And he showed how they use all of these institutions and all of these systems to bring that destruction into being. And we are living the results of that destruction today. But a lot of us survive. You see what I'm saying? We've been let out of prison. We survived gang shit. We survived addiction. We survived.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Now we got to give this stuff back. But first, we have to heal. We have to heal first. Because you can't be all sickly trying to heal somebody and to usher nobody nowhere.